Hey, vapors of the world, vapists, vapors, whatever you want to be called, in e-cig smokers, I don't know. Basically, this is my brand new channel, and this is my introduction video to all of you who know me from my chili world, from my chili channel, and for those of you who don't know me, all the vapors and people that will hopefully get to know me over time. I've been vaping for just over 18 months now, and I recently, only just recently, moved into temperature control. I make my own juice, I do my own coils, I do all that. So I consider myself a hobby vapist, vapor, whatever. I consider myself a hobbyist within the vaping community, which means that obviously, you know, I do all that stuff. I do all my own DIY juice and roll my own coils and stuff like that. And you know, I've got a lot of friends who are turning to vaping slowly over time, and they said to me, oh, you know, you do your chili channel quite well, why don't you start a vaping channel? And so I thought about it for a while, and I thought, you know what, yeah, chili is one hobby and then vaping's the other, why not do them both? So hopefully I'll bring all the fun and comedy and laughs that we have over on the chili channel to the vaping world with my new channel, Full Steam Ahead with Darth Naga. Toot toot, motherfuckers. That's about all I can tell you really. What do I vape on currently? Well, I've got this. I know some people don't like clones, but this is a clone Uber 2 that I'm sort of quite happily chuffing on at the moment. I'm a mouth to lung vapor, by the way. I can do lung hits, don't get me wrong, but mainly I do mouth to lung, similar to how you would smoke a cigarette. So yeah, so I do vape some clones occasionally. I've also got a handful of other tanks. Just a sec, let's have a look. Handful of other tanks. Typhon GT2, that's one of my favourite go-to tanks. Squape. As you can see there, nice little squape. K-Farm 4 with an extension tank. I really like that one. The flavour off the K-Farm 4 is amazing. I might do a little coiling sort of thing for that later on. I don't know. All sorts of things to come. All sorts of things to come. And I got my little Aqua V2 there. Talking of the Aqua V2, my first proper review is coming up. This is just an introduction video. My first proper review will be coming up of the Aqua UX, so look for that in the next couple of days, depending on when this goes up, I guess. But mod wise, I'm also going to do a review on this mod. I am using, this is a Star Wars wrapped mod, wrapped with Star Wars comics on it, and it's an EVIC VTC Mini. Temperature control goes up to 75 watts. Really nice bit of kit. I've been absolutely loving it since I started on temp control. I used to think temp control was just a fad, but since switching to it, I've realised that it's actually a really good bit of kit. And I'll be brutally honest here, and people are going to go, no, you shouldn't say that. But I honestly think that temperature control is one of the best ways for newbie vapors to actually get into this. Because temperature control, it stops you getting dry hits, and you know, dry hits can put new vapors off. You know, if you have a vape and it's burnt and you're like, ah, that's horrible, that can put new vapors off. So I firmly believe that temperature control is the way forward. It really is. All I've got to do is get myself a nice 2-battery mod, because I miss my Sigelli OG. I had a Sigelli OG 150 originally when I was vaping on Canthal, but ever since I switched to stainless steel in temperature control, I've not used it, so I sold it. So now I'm looking for another 2-battery, probably something like the Lizamo L1. But whatever I get, you'll see a review of it on this channel anyway, because I think, unlike, it's weird, unlike a lot of things where like the newest, biggest thing, I still think that older tanks and things, especially for vapors just getting into the scene, because vaping's blown up over the years, I think that for new vapors getting onto the scene to learn how to rebuild and stuff, there's some fantastically easy tanks out there to rebuild on, and hopefully I'll be showing you guys a few over the next sort of weeks and months to come. Also, I'm going to hopefully be taking some video at Vape Jam. I'm coming down with one of my mates, a guy called Andy. He's coming down with me to Vape Jam on the 2nd of April. So I'll be there, hopefully see some of you guys there if you're coming. I want to hopefully meet some of the UK reviewers there and shake hands and all that sort of thing. And because I've got some, you know, some people I can name off the top of my head, like people like Vic. Love Vic Mullin. He's a legend. He is a really good reviewer, and I really do love his stuff. Damien, I quite like Damien. Todd, quite like Todd. Although they don't review clones or anything, which I think there's a market for it. But that's a whole other video altogether. I won't get into that one too much, because nowadays there's so many. It's weird because the whole clone thing's twofold. People say, oh, oh, clones are bad, clones are bad. Okay, yeah, clones are bad. All right, but with the amount of top quality tanks and drippers that are coming out at 40 quid, you know, like 40 quid down, there's no need to bring out tanks and drippers that cost fucking £100. That's ridiculous. If people can make this stuff, you know, don't get me wrong, design it yourself and then just outsource it. I don't know, maybe that's something for the comments below. I don't know. Like I said, this is just an introduction video. I will shortly be reviewing my mod, because I know that a lot of new vapors would love a little gadget like this, and a few of my friends who are newbie vapors have asked me what it is and what it's like, and oh, temperature control, oh yeah. So yeah, I'll be doing a review on that. I will also be, let me just grab this, I will be doing a review on that, the Aqua UX, sent to me by Chang Yu Kim, Mr. Futoon himself, for the purpose of this review. Look at that, look at little hologram and everything. But I'll show you that in another video. I also have another tank incoming, because I'm a tank wanker. I love my tanks. I do love my tanks. I'm not a massive fan of dripping. I will do it, and I've got a couple of drippers, but I don't know. I mean, obviously you get the best flavour from a dripper, don't get me wrong. But then when you have got tanks like the Aromamizer by Steam Crave, you don't really need to drip, you know. Oh, another tank I'll be reviewing in the near future, the Foldy by e-cig. Or is it e-cig? No, it's e-cig. I'm talking out my arse, aren't I? Yeah, e-cig. e-cig Foldy, and it's, there we go. So yeah, I'll be reviewing that as well shortly. So many good things to come. I've got a few juices from different companies that I'll be reviewing. They'll go on a dripper. Obviously, I use a Patriot dripper with an Empire symbol on, because I'm a massive Star Wars geek. I've also got a couple of Star Wars related mods that new vapors who are just getting into mech mods may not have seen, and I know the guy who makes them, or who has made them, or who's organised them. And I know he's got some left, and he's talking about putting them up on Amazon. So, you know, if I can get a review out of it and show you guys it, there might be a call for him to put some up on Amazon to sell on to people. Anyway, aside from that, let's hope you enjoy your stay here at the channel, over here at Full Steam Ahead. I'm pointing above my head because hopefully you're watching this video and it's maybe the name of the channel, but I don't fucking know. It's probably not actually. So I'll have to make a little shorter video, just an introduction to the channel for a little advert. But anyway, that's it. It's all good. So I will see you in my next review. This has been Full Steam Ahead with me, Darth Naga, and I suppose all there's left to say is toot toot, motherfuckers.